Welcome back to Top 10 Me on the Screen. I'm your host Joss. Subscribe and ring the notification bell so we can hang out every day. And come say hi to us outside of YouTube. Our social media links are down below. If this is your first time here, we also do a blooper reel and comment shoutouts at the end of every video, so make sure you stick around for that. Today I'm going to do a countdown list of celebrities who look completely different in real life. Now obviously I haven't seen all these people in real life with my own eyes, so I'm just going off those sneaky paparazzi captures and research, so don't at me down in those comments, okay? Beginning the list at number 10 is Madonna. The 61-year-old has become an icon after the impact she has had on music, fashion, film, and pulp culture. And most of the time people often forget that she is 61 years old because she looks so dang good still, and because she has such a young heart and reckless behavior that it kind of reminds me of like our teenage years. Over the years she has taken some criticism for people saying she is an aging woman who has the audacity to try and stay in the spotlight. But she does not care what anyone thinks about her appearance, her style, or her choices. She flashed her booty at the Grammys, and after facing the heat she responded with, "I take care of myself. I'm in good shape. I can show my ass when I'm 56 or 66 or 76. Who's to say when I can show my ass? It's sexism, it's ageism, and it's kind of discrimination." Now, we'd be lying if we didn't admit that when we see her behind a screen, she looks very fresh-faced and a lot younger than 61 years old. But in real life her age does show more when you take her out of the professional lighting, makeup crew, airbrushing, and photo editing. She is still a strong and beautiful woman, but she does look a lot different underneath what we see in the media. Up next, number 9 is Marilyn Manson. His real name is Brian Hugh Warner, but he's known for his professional name as an American singer and songwriter. One thing everyone knows him by is his makeup. Throughout his career he has caked on thick layers of eyeshadow, eyeliner, and even some different colored lipstick. Even at 50 years old he still puts on his makeup every day, and he talked about his obsession with it during an interview. He said, "I wear makeup because it's the way I like to look. More like why a woman wears makeup, not in the terms of looking feminine, but just to look a specific way. Maybe attractive is the right word." But take all of that off and he looks like a completely different person. For one, he has no eyebrows because he usually fills them in with makeup. But his overall appearance is just a totally different vibe. He's known for his Marilyn Manson character and persona that he puts on with all of his makeup, jewelry, and wardrobe, so when you see him just as Brian, it's a little bit shocking at first. Cruising into number 8 is Tyra Banks. She was only 15 years old when she started her modeling career, and she went on to become the first African American woman to be featured on the cover of GQ and Sports Illustrated. She was also a Victoria's Secret angel from 1997 to 2005, so I don't really need to convince you that she's beautiful. A lot of people would also recognize her from being the host and leading lady of the reality competition show America's Next Top Model. Because her career has constantly consisted of modeling, we're used to seeing her all done up, which is why it was a little shocking for fans when the 41-year-old model posted a makeup-free selfie on her Instagram page. With or without makeup, she is beautiful, but she does look a lot different. Even if you go off pictures you see of her body in magazines versus the ones you see that the paparazzi take, huge difference. Not in a bad way, just different. We all know the magazines tend to reshape, smooth, and professionally edit their photos, so we can't be all that surprised that she looks different in person. In spot number 7 is Simon Cowell. For years people watched him as a judge on American Idol, X Factor, and America's Got Talent, where he often talked about his good looks and success. He's not humble. In fact, he's actually really conceited, but he's honest about it. But more recently he must have been feeling some type of way about his looks because he decided to have a Botox makeover. Fans expressed their concerns after seeing his new face, which just added to his 20-pound weight loss and blinding new teeth he got put in. Simon called it his 21st century facelift and said that it hurt like hell. The changes are noticeable even in pictures that have some editing, professional lighting, and taken from a professional camera, so we can only imagine how different he would actually look if we were up close and personal with him. But I would personally rather not be. At number 6 we have the incredible talent Adele. She broke out into the scene in 2008 with her debut album called 19, and it was clear that she was a unique talent. And for the next decade she continued to show off her talent, but also the fact that she encouraged body positivity. She once told Daily Mail, I quote, "Fans are encouraged that I'm not a size 0, that you don't have to look a certain way to do well." However, she did end up slimming down in 2016 and says that she was wanting to lose a bit of weight to get some stamina for her tour. But taking her noticeable weight loss out of it, she looks a lot different than what we see in the media. And the only reason we know this is because she posted a video on her Instagram of her completely makeup free in regular lighting. She honestly looks like a completely different person, and a beautiful one at that. The paparazzi has taken some pictures of her out of glam on just a regular day, and I don't think I would recognize her if I just saw her out and about like that. Either way though, she is stunning. Girl does not need makeup. Halfway through the list, number 5 is Johnny Galecki. You guys, gonna be real with you for a sec. When I saw pictures of the actor, I didn't even realize who it was because he looked so different. Maybe it's just me, but I will let you be the judge of that. The actor took on the role of Leonard in the hit TV series The Big Bang Theory. He played the lovable geek from 2006 all the way until 2019, so you can't blame us for thinking that the actor looks like his character the majority of the time, or at least somewhat similar. But if you were to see him in real life, you wouldn't even recognize him. Well, I wouldn't anyways. He looks like a totally different person. Tell me that doesn't look like a completely different man. His hair, no glasses, the low-cut v-neck, the full face of beard and bushy mustache. I am shook, and I cannot help but point out the fact that he looks noticeably older than his character, which was probably the point. He's now 44 years old and was only 32 when the show first started. True Big Bang theories will probably be like, no way, he looks just like Leonard. But damn, I was bamboozled. I had no idea. Here we are at number 4 with Lady Gaga. The pop sensation is known for her wild wardrobe and red carpet looks. I mean, we can never forget the time she showed up wearing a dress made of real raw meat, which probably smelled so bad, by the way. Throughout her music career, we haven't really seen her in anything less than that. She's always rocking different colored wigs, lots of makeup, and oddly high-heeled shoes that make us wonder how she hasn't broken an ankle yet. So people were pretty stunned when they got a first look at her in the movie A Star Is Born, because it's the first time we saw her as her natural self, not Lady Gaga. In the movie, she took on the lead role as Ally, co-starring alongside Bradley Cooper, and her character was required to look like a regular girl trying to make a music career for herself. Bradley, who also directed and produced the movie, revealed that he forced Gaga to take off her makeup during the screen test. Like, he literally handed her a makeup wipe. He wanted her to have as minimal as possible done to her face and hair so that she could really embrace her character. She looks incredibly different, but also incredibly beautiful. She also looks wildly different with her natural brown hair. That's right, Gaga is brunette just like me, and I think she'd agree that brunettes have more fun. Alright guys, in spot number 3 is Will Ferrell. When we see the actor on our screens, he's usually playing the same comedic character just with a different name in a different movie. He plays the part so well, it doesn't surprise me that it's all he really does, but when we see him on screen, he looks pretty much the same as he always has. The same brown curly hair, no facial hair, the same laid back wardrobe. But after seeing recent pictures, I have realized that he looks a lot different in real life. First of all, he looks a lot older, and then I googled how old he is and I realized that he's 52. For some reason I just thought that he didn't age. But he recently stepped out on the red carpet for an iHeartMedia event and was rocking some salt and pepper colored hair, and his eyebrows were completely gray. Not saying that aging is a bad thing, I totally get that we will all have gray hair one day, it's just the first time I've seen him looking so different outside of his usual character. They obviously dye his hair brown when he's on camera, and let me tell ya, it makes a huge difference, and I was a little bit fooled. In spot number 2 is Geena Davis. She's been in the industry for a while now, and throughout the beginning she always looked like the same beautiful brunette, but throughout the years she started to look a little different. For one, she grew up. She was young when she started her acting career, and now she is 63 years old, so naturally she is going to look different. But in more recent years she decided to get some work done on her face, which left some obvious changes. But she has been open about it and said, "I like myself more and I feel better about myself. It's just 100% different." We can't blame her for wanting to get work done, but when you take away the lights, the editing, and her makeup crew, she looks even more different than her different, if that makes sense. Like Geena Davis with plastic surgery, different. Geena Davis with plastic surgery in real life, without all the glam, another different. She just looks different, is what I'm trying to say. Filling up the number 1 spot is Rupaul. I should start by saying that I am obsessed with him, so anything I am saying is coming from a good place because I adore him. He is an actor, a singer, and a model, but is mainly known for being the world's biggest drag queen. Since 2009, he has been blessing our screens with his reality competition show, RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, whenever I think of RuPaul, I think of his drag character, obviously. I actually had no idea that he was 59 years old, and when I saw pictures of him outside of drag, I was a little shocked. He looks damn good. Just because he looks different does not mean that I'm saying he looks bad. Once you remove all the foundation though, you see that he actually has a ton of freckles. And underneath the wigs is a shiny bald head, which is probably why the wigs fit him so perfectly. And Rupaul wears glasses in his everyday life. Not to mention there's been times where he has rocked a mustache and a little beard, and I hardly recognize that it was even him at all. Needless to say, whether he's in drag or not, take away the glitz of Hollywood and in real life he just looks wildly different. But I am here for it because I love him. Alright guys, there you have it. That is our top 10 list for today. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it and chat with me about it down in the comments. I'm gonna end the video with some comment shoutouts. Lisa Celeb says, stop blaming movies for crime. I 100% agree. Right? I am so glad you agree with me on that. We are on the same wavelength, girl. Kelly Carberry says, you learn something new every day. I didn't know any of these. Looks like I am bringing some knowledge into the YouTube world. Except not at all, because I pronounce everything wrong. Stephanie Zartouche says, so sick of how Sue happy and accountability lacking everyone has become. Yes, I agree, it's annoying. Everyone just wants that big paycheck, you know? Silver Play says, we need a video dedicated to Lizzo. She's a singer but also an actress because of Hustlers. Please, Jocelyn. Bro, I did. I dedicated an entire video to her last week. Go check it out. It is there. Alright, that is all I have for you. We are at the end here. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. You can watch more of our videos. Just stay on this screen. But first, enjoy the bonus content. I almost fell over. That's nice. You been holding that cough?
I was waiting for that.
Wow, you could have done that. I don't care. Who's this? Hi.
I heard your knees crack.
What the f is that? That looks so scary.